Alright folks, welcome to live on YouTube.com. Today is TGIF Friday. Thank God it's the weekend, October 16th, year 2015. Here are our top stars here, presented by Go to Burger House to sell the crispy hamburgers and some good crispy French fries too. The hamburger comes with fresh, cool onions, tomatoes, pickles, and cheese. They make homemade burgers with seasoning, salt, pepper too. They also make hot dogs and hot wings too. Hamburgers are $4.99 each at Burger House. They give good customer service. If you're working and stop by Burger House and have some lunch, they sell onion rings too. They make good milkshakes. They have kids meals too. The burgers are so delicious. The beef is so juicy. If you want to go eat at Burger House and watch some Texas Rangers baseball on ESPN, they make chocolate milkshakes too. Milkshakes are 99 cents each. If you don't like cheeseburgers, then get a plain burger with some crispy bacon, grilled jalapeno too, and they make ice cold lemonade too. You can have a smash burger with some grilled onions. So visit Burger House at 6913 Hillcrest Drive or call them at 214-361-0370. Once again, 214-361-0370. That's 214-361-0370. For more information, go to burgerhouse.com. Alright folks, today's top story here live on YouTube, here tonight, TJF, thank God it's Friday the weekend. I gotta start talking about Johnny Manziel and his girlfriend Colleen Crowley. Okay, these two had an argument while he was driving and she was passing a car on an interstate. Now, it seems like to me there were 911 calls placed, according to a police report, after he pushed his girlfriend's face into the window. Now, for some reason, Johnny Manziel has just totally, completely lost control here. I mean, is the National Football League going to look into this case scenario? Yes, they are. Because Johnny Manziel is supposed to act like a grown, mature, grown up. Not like a little kid where I'm going to put my hands on you. I'm going to push your face into the window reason. No. This is not going to solve the problem here, folks. So Johnny Manziel now is being questioned by local authorities. He got pulled over in Avon, Ohio. That's not too far. It's a couple of miles away from Cleveland, Ohio. So I'm starting to feel like Johnny Manziel and his girlfriend Colleen Crowley need to be seeking some professional help here. Did Johnny Manziel go through some domestic violence at home when he was just a young little boy? When he started growing up at the age of 12, 13, 14, maybe 15, did his dad ever beat up on his mother? Did he ever lay a hand on her? For some reason, because this is not tolerable here, folks. Domestic violence is not it's not going to solve the problem. The problem will get worse for him if he does not control his behavior. When I mean his behavior, he's got to quit acting. Both of them got to quit acting like a bunch of little 4-year-old kids, right? So, I just feel like Johnny Manziel does not really want to play in the NFL. Because if he wanted to play in the NFL, and his main focus will be thinking about playing in the NFL, not distracting myself with the girlfriend and pushing her face into a car window. She could have gotten cuts all over her face and eyes or somewhere near part of the body, or she could have been stabbed by the glass, and who knows what would have happened next. Things could have been what? Worse. So, my advice for the Cleveland Browns organization and Cleveland, Ohio, you ain't got no other alternative here, General Manager, GM, son, Vice President, but to suspend this man for the rest of the entire season of the NFL. So they were both drinking, okay? They were not charged for drinking. But will she decide to press charges on him for assault and battery? I believe so. She will definitely press charges on Johnny Manziel. Because, folks, let's get the facts straight here, okay? He decides to push his girlfriend, her face into the car window, okay? She could have cuts all over her face here, from here to here to here to here and here. And what would have happened? She would have been transported to a nearby hospital in Avon, Ohio. Now, I just feel like I don't see no reason for him to be doing this in the first place. Because, like I said once again, violence is not going to solve this problem. It's going to make the problem get worse and worse. Now, if they were both drinking, that's fine. But don't cause a huge scene on an interstate while driving at a high rate speed. You couldn't have crashed into that vehicle. You couldn't have hit that victim and pushed her off the side of the road. They couldn't have been dead on the scene. And what would have happened? Airbags would have popped right there and then. And both of those two people, including the victims, could have easily died at the scene. All thanks to Johnny Manziel for doing a dumb thing. Now, if people are driving on an interstate freeway here in the state of North Texas, here in the Metroplex, and you're arguing with your girlfriend, with your wife, with your lover, whatever, but you decide, okay, I want to lay my hands on her. I really just want to make her shut up and hush and quit acting so stupid to where I'm going to just smash her face into the window. No, folks. Violence, ladies and gentlemen, violence is not the answer. Okay? There are other ways to solve this problem for the both of them. But now I feel like they both need to seek professional help. Which means my advice to them will go see a psychiatrist or a behavioral therapist and get your sides of the story straight. Now, these both families could be easily close friends, close neighbors. Who knows? How long has he known this girl? I'm not so sure. I don't want to know about his personal love life with this girl. But all I want to know is why did he have to do this? Why did this even bother to happen in the first place? I mean, come on, folks. Violence is not the answer. Am I correct? Violence is not the answer. Never is the answer. Everybody knows not to put their hands or to lay their hands on the female. When the female says no to you, that means no. You gotta stop. There's a zero tolerance to putting your hands on a female. Now, if she defends herself from you and kicks you in the gut and kicks you in your ribs or some part of the body, then yeah, you will get knocked the heck out. Believe me, this has happened. Now, moving right along here today, Friday, October 16th, year 2050. All we know, folks, is every person in Los Angeles, the entire state of California, have been praying for Lamar Odom to make it through, to one, recuperate. And I'm starting to feel like this young man has that family beside him. He has the Kardashians. He has the two ex-wives right there with him. He's got the owner, Mitch Kupchak, Kobe Bryant, everyone. Everyone is hoping for this guy to make it, to be staying alive. He's got a lot to live for. But the only reason I still don't see in this story, how did Lamar Odom end up taking Viagra, cocaine, and a bunch of other stuff in his body? I mean, was he planning to have fun with these two random girls they found when he was knocked out, when he was out unconscious? Because sources say he had a heart attack too. Now, we don't know what really happened, and we really don't know what went inside that room. How did he meet these two girls? Did he pick them off the streets? Or did he meet them at a local bar in Crystal, Nevada? We don't know. But the fact is, here today, Friday, October 16, year 2015 is this. We need to start remembering by not letting these types of problems get out of hand. Now see, Lamar Odom went through several problems. He lost his first son of SIDS in 2006. He was married to some lasting girl named Morales. Okay, so they have not filed for divorce yet. Him and Chloe are still, yes, they're still legally married, sources say. But I'm starting to feel like one person here is a rapper. He's a rapper, he's an entrepreneur. His name is Master P. That's what I call him, Master P. He's defending the brother. Okay, everyone knows he is defending this guy. But by all means, he's trying to say, prayers up for Lamar Odom. Prayers up, hashtag. You're going to be alive. You're going to make it. Now, it's going to be in the best doctor's hands in that area. Okay? He's going to be in their best hands because it means a lot to him, the NBA, the group that he played for 3 teams here, folks, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, he played for the Clippers, for the Mavs, and the Lakers, okay? Those are the 3 teams he played for. Now, everyone remembers when Lamar Odom was going through a tough depression moment where he lost his cousin in a motorcycle accident. Everybody knows that. Everybody loses a loved one every single time something like this happens. But yes, I feel like this young man needs to be seeking professional help. Yes, I believe he's got mental issues going through his head. He hears voices in his head saying, Lamar, do this. Lamar, don't do this. Lamar, stop. You know, something is telling him inside his head to stop doing this. Now, was there any reason for him to be taking drugs in the first place, like taking some of the Viagra? We don't know what reason he took this, people. We don't know. I don't know the facts, really. But I feel like my advice to him would be go seek some professional help. That's what he needs, to seek some professional help. Now, the other 2 sources that are close to him, they had not been seen yet. One of them already arrived, for all we know, this past morning in Crystal, Nevada. That's all we know at this point. But still, we need to keep our hopes up and cross our fingers that this young man lives and stays alive. Because I will hate to see a young idol of the NBA die like that. Now, drugs are not going to solve his problem. Drugs are not the answer for him. He could have said no to this person who he bought these drugs from. We don't know if this was a close drug dealer to him. I don't know. But still, this was not meant to happen to Lamar Odom. None of this was, alright? So, the only thing we can do here, nation, world, Metroplex, is keep our hopes up that this young man lives and stays alive, for not only for himself, but for his family and those 2 little boys that he has left on his side right now. So let's all think about Lamar Odom here tonight, Friday, October 16th, year 2015. Now, for all those folks who had pets, dogs, cats, whatever type of pet, this is not a joke. This is a serious issue here, right? There's this guy running for council here in the city of the Metroplex, and he's trying to make sure to slaughter your innocent animals. Now, what kind of guy is this? I don't know. I never seen the guy, but there's a petition on social media. Now, if a real fireman from Dallas Fire Department told me to alert every single pet owner. So if you have pets that like going outside during the day, during the afternoon, and they have no leash, keep your pets inside. Do not let them go outside, because this guy is serious about slaughtering them. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a scary thing. Not only is it a scary thing, but it worries other pet owners who own pets and love pets. Myself, I love pets very much. I had several dogs that I had here in my neighborhood. And I gotta tell you, I've never experienced anything like this about slaughtering animals. The only animals that I know that are slaughtered in real life in the meat factories are the pigs, the cows, the chickens, the goats, and the fish. That's all I know of animals that are slaughtered in real life. But no dogs have ever been slaughtered here in the state of Texas. Now, I don't know what made this guy think about this, but my advice to you dog pet owners, if you really love your pet dog, and you stay in the areas like North Dallas, East Dallas, South Dallas, West Dallas, North Oak Cliff, West Oak Cliff, South Oak Cliff, East Oak Cliff, make sure to keep your pets inside your house, inside your apartment, inside your business. Anywhere, keep them inside. Do not, I repeat, do not let them out. Mexico City, same thing for you. This guy is seriously about slaughtering pet animals. So if you have dogs, cats, goats, rabbits, guinea pigs, whatever type of animal, keep your pet inside. Do not let them out. Keep them inside. Okay? Do not let them out. Because if something bad happens to your pet owners, you're going to be crying like heck out of your eyes. Really loud. You're going to let those tears out and say, what happened to my baby? And then it's going to break apart. So Mexico City, Monterrey, Mexico, St. Louis, Mexico, Veracruz, Mexico, Tijuana, California, Michoacan, all parts of the state of Mexico. Keep your pets inside. Do not let them out. Please, keep them inside because this guy here in the Metroplex, he's seriously about slaughtering animals. He's dead seriously, folks. Dead serious. And there's something that we need to do about it. There's a petition on social media today. So make sure to go to like us on Facebook page. And it's right there. Sign the petition if you have to. Get your friends from the church. Get your friends from your favorite restaurant, bar, sports bar, whatever. Tell them do not let their pets out. Keep your pets inside. Now, folks who live in the Highland Park area, Irving, Las Colinas area, Fort Worth, Texas, Haltom City, Watauga, Red Oak, Waxahachie, Texas, Ennis, Italy, Texas, whatever part of the county, keep your pets inside. Do not let them out. Because this guy here, folks, ladies and gentlemen, he is seriously about slaughtering your pet animals. This is not a joke. This is the truth. Absolutely the truth. From a person here who will stay humanly anonymous. Now, why is this guy even thinking about this? I have absolutely no idea. So, for example, if you have a snake, a lizard, a wolf snow dog, keep your pets inside. If you have fish, catfish, snakes, whatever type of animal, keep them inside. Do not let them out, pet owners, because your animals will be slaughtered by this guy. This guy, as we know, he's got a seriously machete. Okay? This guy will slaughter these animals. He's being serious here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not trying to scare you or anything here tonight, Friday, October 16th, year 2015. But the truth is the truth. Okay? These are serious things. This is not reported on the news. This is on social media. You can see the petitions on Twitter, Instagram, like us on Facebook page. Read the petition, folks. Read this petition. This is not a joke. Now, people who live in the Illinois area, California area, Michigan area, Ohio Valley, Mississippi Valley, Carolinas, Louisiana area, Florida, every part of the country, up to Seattle. Keep your pets inside. Do not let your pets out at night, during the day or the afternoon. Because this guy I'm talking about here, he is seriously talking about slaughtering your innocent pet animals with a machete. Okay? This is not a joke. Keep your pet animals inside. Pet owners, do not let them out. Okay? If you really love your dog, your cat, your fish, whatever. Keep your pets inside with you. I don't care if they have too many hair. Clean it up. If the cat has too much cat litter, put a new one. And then leave it inside. And make sure to lock your doors of your houses, apartment complexes, local businesses, okay? Your vehicles at all times, keep them locked. Do not let your pet out. By all means, because if this guy sees one single pet, believe me or not, pet owners, this is out to the pet owners around the globe, he will slaughter them. Okay? I mean, butcher them. If you know what I mean. So please, keep your animals inside. If you got gallos, you got roosters, you got chickens, you got ducks, you got wild turkeys, keep them inside. Do not let them out. Okay? Do not let them out. Because this guy who's running for council here, in the Metroplex, oh folks, ladies and gentlemen, he's seriously about slaughtering your innocent pet animals like you love so much. So if your kids have animals, pet dogs at home, tell them to keep their dogs inside. If they're small puppies, keep them inside. Do not let them out, folks. This is a serious thing. Same thing goes for the folks up in San Antonio, Austin, San Marcos, Houston, Galveston, Sugar Land, Birmingham, County, Texas, Eagle Pass, El Paso, Amarillo, all parts of Texas. Keep your dogs and keep your pets inside with you at all times. Do not let them out. Because this guy I'm talking about, I don't know his name, he's being dead seriously here, ladies and gentlemen, about slaughtering your innocent, lovable pet animals. So if you care about your innocent, pet, lovable animals, by all means, keep them inside. Okay? Grazie, 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 grazie. Pretty soon, folks, we're going to approach the winter meetings of the off-season of Major League Baseball. The players of the Texas Rangers need to go after, in pitching wise, they need to go after Jeff Marshall. He's a good pitcher. This kid can throw a fastball at 98 miles an hour. He could pitch pretty well here. Players who hit home runs, bring back Nelson Cruz if you possibly can. Try to go after Mike Trout, Albert Pujols, Calhoun, somebody. Because they're going to need some players in this area to get better next season, October 2016. And that's the only way they're going to get better. Right? Because we want to see them get better. Now, this message is going to go to all the people up in the state of Canada. Now, I'm going to keep it normal here. But I really do not know what in the blue hay were you thinking about last season when you threw debris onto a baseball field in a dome. It's like you people up there in Canada show absolutely no true respect to the USA. It's like you hate the USA. So why even bother talking about Canada here tonight, Friday, October 16th, year 2015? Why even bother talking about the Canadians? All I know is the Canadian people are disrespectful to the people of the good old year of USA. Okay? Just because you play in a team from the state of Texas, known as the Texas Rangers from Arlington, Texas, they are your rivalries. And all the regular season games, you come here to Texas, we don't treat you like that. We don't start throwing debris onto the ballpark in Arlington. We do not do that. We do not litter on baseball parks. But I feel like these Canadians here, you Canadians were crazy right here. And your mind was going elsewhere else. And okay, we're going to go ahead and start throwing bottles of water, food wrappers, cups, whatever that we can find. Just throw them on the baseball field. Throw it on the turf. The authorities, the people who work at the dome, did not have to clean up all your mess, folks. But you Canadians, and I mean all of you Canadians, do not care about USA. Because if you care about our USA, We don't play this type of crap here, folks, okay? We take this seriously. I'll be darned if I see some Canadian coming littering here in the state of USA. I will make you pick up that gum wrapper, and I will tell you, there's a trash can right there in front of you. Throw it in there. There's a recycling bin right there. Throw your plastic bottle away. But you're not going to litter USA, okay? You will show respect to USA, Canadians. Do I make myself clear, Canada? Do I make myself clear? Because I'm starting to think, like, yes, Canada, you robbed the Metroplex in that baseball game. That game was paid with green USA moolah. Oh, yes. Now, I gotta say this to all the Canadians only who are from down there and natives in the state of Canada. I'm glad that you lost the first game tonight. I am so glad that USA kicked your butt. And I hope you lose the next 3 games to USA. And when you lose those 3 games, I'll be laughing. I'll be talking about you. Sad Canadians right here. Okay? I'll be talking about you because you robbed us on purpose, Canada. Oh, yes. You absolutely did rob us on purpose. That's like me saying to the CFL team when they robbed Edmonton and Calgary. See, you guys have 3 different hockey teams out there in Canada. Okay, you got the Maple Leafs, you got the Winnipeg Jets, you got the Ottawa Senators, who I've never heard of in my entire life. But still, those Canadian teams do not like each other that much. But still, you want to cause problems up here in USA and rob USA and show no respect to USA. No. See, Canada, you gotta grow the heck up, okay? Yeah, you need to grow up. Make sure, like a grown up. Because what you did to us, what you did to the city, what you did to our team, that's the Texas Rangers, you disrespected them. You absolutely disrespected them. But you want respect? You don't deserve any respect. How would your parents feel, Canada, if you littered their entire yard? They're going to make you clean up that mess. They're going to tell you, okay, you want to litter my property with all this crap here in front of the front yard, backyard? They're going to say, okay, buddy, okay, young girl, young lady, go clean that mess up. They're going to tell you, go clean that mess up. They're going to tell you once, they're going to tell you only once, they're going to tell you twice. They're going to make you clean up all your mess, Canada. Now, I feel like we should have had control in this Canadian police. I mean, where were the Canadian authorities when you needed them that day? Where were they? I don't know. They're probably enjoying watching the game. Yeah, that's right. See, Canada's police loves to watch the game and hear that crowd cheer for their team. So when you hear them in the background cheering for their team, it don't surprise me that their team truly does not show no respect to USA. But I feel like USA shows them respect. See, your mayor in Canada is very now sucked because he lost today. To who? To USA. And what am I talking about USA? Kansas City, Missouri. And I hope they lose. I really do. Because now when they lose, I'll be talking so bad about Canada that I might not even show no respect to Canada. See, I don't speak to Canadian people. I'll say this right now. I absolutely do not talk to no person who is from Canada. Do I care about Canada? No, I don't care about Canada. I never did care about Canada. I don't think Canada should have never existed in the map in the first place. I don't care about no Canadian people. I hate Canadian people. Okay? I hate Canadian people. Read it slow. I hate Canadian people. We hate Canadian people. You understand me? Do you understand me, Canada? I hate you. I don't like you. I hate you. Because you act like a bunch of little kids, a bunch of little girls, littering your own house in Canada. But you want respect from the USA? No. We will never show you any respect, Canada. We hate Canada. I hate Canada. I hate the Canadian flag. Yes, I do. I never will show any respect to the Canadian flag. I don't show any respect to Canada for what they did to the Metroplex. But you want to call yourselves... How can we make an understanding with you, Canada? I mean, how can we make you understand we mean no harm, we mean no foul? You got mad because Sun Tzu did a sack bunt with his body and ran for first base, then came and scored a run and led it 3-2? Well, you want Jose Bautista to make a home run left in the center, and that was counted as a no home run. That should have been counted as no home run. But Major League Baseball, you played dirty in this too, because you tolerated all their stinking Canadians to litter that stadium. I mean, imagine them ripping the roof of that dome. All of that metal debris could have fallen into the Texas Rangers people. But does Canada care? No, they don't care. They don't show us no respect. That's why, like I said once again, I cannot stand anybody that's Canadian. Okay? I can't. I'm sorry, but I hate Canadians. I hate you. I hate you, Canada. Okay? Now, if anybody's got a problem with it, I live here in the good old dear USA. Okay? But you make sure you watch this, Canada, because this will never be ending. You just started, but you cannot clean up. Okay? You just messed with the wrong person at the wrong time, Canada. But see, when you want us to show you respect for your country, you don't show respect to our country because you don't care about our country. See, when you come here, we boo at you. Yeah, we do. We don't like the Blue Jays. We hate the Blue Jays. We will always hate the Blue Jays. We will always hate the Blue Jays. We will always hate the Blue Jay fans who are from where? Canada. I don't like Canadian people. I'm sorry, but I just don't like you, Canada. I hate you, Montreal, Quebec. I hate you, Toronto. I hate you. I absolutely hate you. Okay? Get it straight. I hate you, Canada. Okay? I hate you, Canada. Okay? Get it right. I'll say it again. I hate Canada. Does that make your point? Because what you did to the entire state of North Texas was very uncalled for. You robbed us. That was never supposed to be a home run. I looked at it on YouTube again. I saw the highlights, and you robbed us, Canada. I saw what you did. You started throwing debris. You started booing. You're all acting like a bunch of little kids here, Canada. But you want to talk nice about USA? How would you like it if I go to your city and I litter your city and I show no respect for Canada? How about that? Let's say I'm inside the booth and I'm doing Blue Jays and Rangers again, part 2 of the postseason. And I start being quiet on my headset. And I said, okay, you know what? Since I'm a good citizen of USA, I'm gonna go ahead and throw that chocolate wrapper down there in front of the Blue Jays bullpen. Then you Canadians are going to come after me for littering in your stadium. Okay? So, you need to start showing us some respect here, man. We deserve respect from you. If you want to expect the same thing, respect from us, you got to show us respect. Not only you got to show us respect. Oh, no. You owe the Metroplex an apology. We need to apologize to you. You need to apologize to us. Okay? Because that poor skipper of North Texas, he was almost going to cry at that podium for losing that game. You robbed us on purpose, Canada. And I'm glad you lost tonight. And I hope you continue losing the entire rest of the season. You have what? What? Now, Canada, in the words of USA, mop you, mop you, mop you, mop you, mop you, Canada, mop you. Thanks. Grazie. Grazie. Grazie.